Hello everyone, GameDog here, and welcome to Let's Play Hylics by Mason Lindroth. If you've never heard of this game before, this is an abstract RPG Maker game where all of the art is done in claymation. It is a truly impressive style, and I'm not gonna lie, I've actually wanted to Let's Play this game for several years now. Before we start as well, I'd like to give a special shout out to Computer vs. World. This game was actually a Christmas gift from her. An augmented spirit miraculously beats the delusions the people extrude of a tyranny. Fun fact, a lot of the text in this game is actually randomly generated. It is a dirt in a mountain. It is a dirt. Near nerve. Meanwhile, Gibby, King of the Moon, extrudes a worm inside the modified spirit ray. Thus your story begins. I love these letters. Well, let's start Act 1. So we begin our adventure as Wayne. Wayne is an anthropomorphic waning moon. It's your life savings. You got 53 bucks. If you enjoy Earthbound likes such as Off or Space Funeral, I highly recommend this game because this game truly understands how to make a really weird game good. These are cockroaches, by the way. Buzz. Let's rate our own bathroom. We're going to gain toilet paper and a warm burrito from the toilet. That is a healing item, although it's kind of a unique healing item that I'll talk about later. Maybe you should bathe. I believe baths in this game are a full heal. They're basically an inn. That's what our cat looks like. The next thing you want to do is you want to look at this crystal and activate it. And then you want to do this. I love the sounds these crystals make. And now I want to watch television. Learned ablative holopleather. Watching television is how you gain new magic in this game. Every character starts with their own unique skill. In Wayne's case, hypno signals probably causes enemies to fall asleep. And then we just got this one as well. Guards and heals 30% of flesh. Flesh is your health, basically. This game has a lot of strange jargon for all of its get that trash can lid. This game has a lot of strange This game has a lot of strange jargon for all of its stats. Hello, mysterious man right outside our house. So the northeast is the televised city of Snatblisblux. May its wheel endure 1,000 years. Next thing you want to do is come over to this garden. Now you can actually pick these green structures right here. These are vegetables. Vegetables are a really good healing item. A healing item you might actually use far until endgame. Let me just pick all these and I'll explain what they do. They are single targeting, and they heal 30% of flesh and remove negative status ailments. And fun fact about this garden, periodically you can come back here and the vegetables will actually regrow. Queen Horf. Thanks, game. Oh, come on. Chip. I'm not going to talk to everyone, by the way. In fact, if you are playing along, I recommend you talk to everyone regardless, because the randomly generated text is truly something to behold. There's 47 bucks in here. And with that, we have $100. I'd like to get dressed real quick. I would like to equip this this trash can lid, raises evasion by 10%, and then I'd also like to equip the toilet paper, which, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think actually does anything, but, whatever, placebo effect, it's nice to have something equipped. I love the overworld in this game. We have a boat right here. We can't really do anything quite yet, though. So let's just get back out. Now, one thing I really like about this game is that it's actually kinda open world-ish, in the sense that at any given point, there are typically like 2 or 3 places you can go to. For example, we have this area down here. Do not touch the ambulance skulls, or you will die. That is not hyperbole, by the way. Those skulls up there will instantly kill you if you touch them. However, this game also has sort of a Final Fantasy II sort of thing, whereas the other areas you're not supposed to go quite yet really do not have their enemies balanced for those particular areas. So with that in mind, let's go up here. The Televised City. I think the town name is even randomly generated as well. Thanks to skeleton and Astrayed science, what can chill my skeleton of mechanized vessels? Astra dirt and beside behavior, who can wrongfully falsify another dirt of theory. And we get some meat. Meat is a very important item in this game. You're going to be getting a lot of it. Remnants of a sentient being you destroyed. It might come in handy later. I don't think you can sell it, but just in case you can, hold on to all the meat you can. There is a reason to do so. Welcome to the Televised City. I grow the insects. These are insects in the world of Hylics. We get a stick of dynamite. Now, I recommend you hold on to this. Don't use it and don't sell it, at least for now. Oh man, I love that effect. The fact that you walk a little bit into the building before you actually transition into it, I don't know why that impresses me so much. Frozen burritos can be effective projectiles. Feel safe when you walk outside. Now, remember that warm burrito we got in the toilet? I would like to explain a little bit about the burritos real quick. Now, the frozen burrito here is a projectile weapon. You can throw it at an enemy to deal damage. However, if you take a frozen burrito and take it to this microwave, you can unthaw it, and then it becomes a healing item. Restores a dead ally and restores 50% of flesh. Frankly, I actually really like the idea of that. It sort of requires you to set your own difficulty. Do you think you'll be good enough, or do you think you'll die so little that you can risk not having heal items on you? Would those heal items be better used as projectiles, perhaps? It's an interesting dynamic. Have you heard about our bleak cellophane? Or cellophane? Now, I actually highly recommend you buy this right away. Don't buy anything else, just the bleak cellophane. It's a crown, so we don't necessarily need to get rid of anything either. The beginning of this game is actually quite rough if you don't know what you're doing. That is one kind of criticism I have of it. I wish it was a little bit easier in the early game. The Knight Pongorma is said to be immune to the deadly touch of ambulance skulls. He resides on an island to the west, behind a sealed door. When fighting a flesh dash, you must attack, then rest, and then guard, lest you suffer the creature's riposte. I want to take a drink of water real quick. I love this banana desk. My armors will raise your maximum flesh points. Some have additional bonuses. Behold their magnificence. So we have a lot of cool stuff that we actually can't afford quite yet. You know, if you cannot afford everything here, which is like 100% possible this early in the game, I recommend not necessarily worrying about that. And the reason why is because this is not that big of a game, all things considered. And I think this town actually has a few shops in the entire game. So feel free to come back here at any point if you feel you want to buy some better equipment. You can learn special abilities from the televisions which are scattered throughout this realm. We have another crystal right here. If you've ever played games like this before, you're probably going to take a wild guess that these crystals are waypoints. You would be correct, although they act quite differently in this game than they do in most. Wrongfully smear your feelings. Raise your smeared feelings in chat, folks. If you wish to use a tub, it's going to be 25 bucks. You stink. We get a juice box. I think that's kind of like an ether. Sometimes cans will have nothing in them. That's perfectly fine. What? Oh, sensibility liquefies their biscuit. And what forges he in that dirt? Or gets he in that dirt? Elusive beings doth deceive their concavity. So governments doth render inside her apparel. I believe in here... Oh my god, I love the desks in these games. Need an instrument for stabbing or bludgeoning? If so, you've come to the right place. Here you can buy better weapons, although, as per usual, they are very expensive, and you're probably going to have to come back here later if you want to buy everything. So now we're going to go up into the first major, quote-unquote, dungeon of the game. The cult permits nothing to leave Twyeth. In this way, they hope to promote a reverse erosion. Arrogantly, I embrace our crystal, for I rescue our engine, sort of almost a Pabraeus chemical government. Mount Twyrat. That is a surprisingly normal name for this playthrough. Like I said, the area names are randomly generated as well, so I'll probably just refer to this as the mountain. So these little guys with long heads right here, these are actually enemies. This game has on-screen encounters. If you run into them, you'll get into a battle. However, I recommend avoiding enemies starting out. Instead, come straight up here. My name is Dedismulen. I have spent my life searching for the paper cup. I have finally tracked it down to these ruins. It is buried somewhere amidst the fallen monuments. Ah, you are a fellow artifact seeker, perhaps. If you can bring me the paper cup, I'll be so unimaginably stoked. You can try and dig for it by pressing the space key while standing over the artifact's location. You can determine the location by using the machine in my tent. Turn it on and then take a nap. It'll project a vision into your mind. Large up. First things first, we have another crystal right here. Oh, okay, now this is a little freaky. Yeah, that's not creepy. I want to sleep next to that. And now we're in the dream world. Just like that. Now this right here is the artifact's location. You want to memorize these 3 monuments. Frankly, the only one I ever need to remember is this creepy looking hand over here. So to the right of the hand is what I'm going to keep in mind when I'm looking for this thing. Additionally, you also want to come down here. Oh, this game is kind of gruesome, by the way. Not sure if I mentioned that yet. I am the Sage of Brains. I grant you my token. And we get a Sage's token. Seek my siblings, the Sage of Computers and the Sage of Death. They will also give you their tokens, for therein lies the path to enlightenment. You want to hunt out these 3 sages, by the way. The reward you get for finding all 3 of them is phenomenal, and I will be doing it. In fact, I'm going to say right now, this will most likely be a 100% run. I'm planning to get at least all the televisions, which basically means like all the magic, although frankly that's kind of all you need. Okay, now I actually know where this artifact is located. That monster right there is the Flesh Stash. I don't think you get much good for... There we go. I don't think you get much good for actually fighting it. Well, that's where the paper cup is, at least. Let's grab this money. And then quickly get out of here. Oh, no. In a second, I will explain why I'm not fighting monsters. The cup, you found it. I am an expert in the usage of paper cups. Please allow me to accompany you. One day we may come across another artifact from the old times, which will require the paper cup. Whatever. Magnificent. I will guide you when the time comes. So yeah, we have a new party member. Dides Musden. I think dossier stats. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the stats between the characters in this game really don't matter that much. Like, the characters sort of blend in after a while, although, frankly, I don't think that's really much of a problem. Esteemed archaeologist from Snapblexpix, the televised city, enjoys embracing arrogantly with crystals. How about Wayne? Wayne is feeling sentimental. Good for him. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Oh, whoops, spoilers. So now we have a new party member. Let's fight some monsters. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love these battle backs. I really like the battle theme in this game as well. It's very chaotic. So, first things first, you want to kill the cone statue in this area. The reason why is because they have this ability called Shining, and basically what that does is it blinds your party members. Now, when you are just Wayne, you only get one attack per turn. As you can see here, killing these monsters can actually take multiple hits. Now, imagine if you're missing half of those, yet they get 3 hits per turn. That's what it's like fighting solo. Fighting solo in this game is extremely difficult. I'm gonna go ahead and have you attack, and you use a vegetable on him. By the way, I love that attack animation. That snapping, that snapping sound is so much fun. The battle animations in this game are truly something to behold. Like, every single one of them. They're all unique. They all use this white hand, which looks kind of freaky. I really, really like them. And it looks like they're returning the sequel as well. Alright, this game actually has a sequel. It's in the works currently as the time I'm recording this. And I'm not gonna lie, is it weird that it's one of my most anticipated games of this year so far? Like, Ni no Kuni 2, Wandersong, and Hylics 2. Well, we have another television right here who is running around on legs. Now, this particular attack is really, really good. We learned space shurikens. I never noticed it warped you back there when you did that. Huh, that's kind of peculiar. Space shurikens is a really amazing power. Strikes quickly, deals double damage. It's about as good as you'd expect it to be. I think there was one more pile of money I missed down here. I think that might be all of them. Yeah, so I can officially leave this place right now if I would like to. How much meat do we have? We only have 3. You know what? We'll fight a few more monsters. Let's show off some unique abilities. I'm gonna go for Hypno Signals. Dead Mulin's default ability is Panorama. May confuse enemies. Inflicts slight damage. Let's go with Space Shurikens for now, though. Ah, that's a solid one-hit kill. Oh no, Hypno Sigils, not Signals. My bad. Broke their sleep, but I think it's worth it because we confused one of them. Confusion works about as you'd expect it to. It may cause monsters to occasionally attack each other, and they break out of it when, oh no, they don't break out of it when you hit them in this game. Huh. It feels like a toss-up whether they do or don't in pretty much every RPG I play at this point. Flip a coin. Oh, there is a pile of money I didn't grab. Okay, cool. 86 bucks. I'm not sure if the money amounts are randomly generated, although it kind of feels like they are sometimes. I just want to explore the rest of this place and make sure I haven't missed anything. I have to fight some monsters, aren't I? Ooh, boy. Nope, I'm not. That's everything, actually. Alright, cool. Oh, this layout's kind of a mess. Let's try this. Now, the frustrating thing about this, I'm going to use a juice box. I think we get plenty of these in the game. Yes. Yeah, that's annoying. Wayne is immune to that blind status ailment. Oh, they only worked on 2 of them? That's unfortunate. Yes, I agree. Now, if by chance you ever die in this game, or you feel like you're going to lose, don't worry about it. At all. And the reason why, and this might sound crazy at first, Hylics is a game in which you are actively encouraged to die. In fact, I'm actually planning to fight monsters at this point until I die, so I can show off the afterlife, because it's quite fun if you know where to go. I don't think I have ever seen it use that skill. That must be, like, super rare. I don't know. Oh, you're blinded. But yeah, encounters like this are nearly impossible if you're just Wayne solo. You want Dennis Mulin in your party. Uh-oh! Oh, I don't think we're ready for this. I forgot how you're supposed to fight this thing. I think it was attack, and then I think it was like a 3-step process. Okay. And then I think you want to guard. Yep, and then he parries. Then we guard again. Yes, that's exactly what happens. Oh dang, he's healing more damage than I'm dealing. You know what? Can you use a special... I think magical attacks are reflected. I got an idea. Oh, that did a lot. Well, it's a frozen burrito in effect. Now that's a lot of damage. I think I'm actually going to use all of these. He's sulking. Now we guard. Yep, because he counters that turn. Uh-oh. Don't do too much. Whoa! Oh, that's a problem. I stunned him. That is solid. So this turn he doesn't get to do anything. Now this turn he's going to counter, so let's go ahead and use a warm burrito. Now this turn he, what does he do now? Oh yeah, he uses the flesh attack. Oh no, he gets to go first? Uh-oh. Don't hit Wayne. Okay, good. Let's heal up. Okay, now this attack we can do whatever we want. Don't use that dynamite, by the way. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Oh, that's what a counter looks like. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him kill me here. He was healing more damage than we could deal, so I doubt we were gonna be able to do that one right now. Well, that's a game over. However, when you die... that animation is amazing. I love that so much. Welcome to the afterlife. You can use the machine over there to convert any meat you found into flesh points. Now this is how you quote-unquote level up in this game. Never do you really gain skills at all. Instead, what happens, say we have 9 meat right now. Your maximum flesh rose by 18 points. Yep, and that's how you quote-unquote level up. One thing I think is kind of cool about this game is that, amid the seasons debases the sloth, the dirt far beyond your concaves rescueth, far beyond this austere earth. There we go. One thing I really like about this game is that it's balanced in such a way that you never do too much damage or take too much damage. However, you still like level up by gaining health. Like that's kind of interesting to me. That's probably a really weird way to describe it as well, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. The executive balcony is down the stairs. Only those who have died 3 times are allowed there. You need to die 2 more times. Fair enough. So yes, if you can't tell by that fish, you come here every time you die. This is more or less the afterlife. What's this thing? Nothing, I guess. Gasp. You can build sandcastles on the beach. Try using spacebar. Now this I really like. If you press space on the beach, you just straight up make sandcastles, and you can topple them too. This is oddly satisfying. It doesn't do anything, but it's just something kind of fun you can do. So if we come into this cave right here, I think I can hear a TV set behind this wall. If I had dynamite, I could break through. This is why I recommend not to use up your dynamite. Whoa, I'll let you check it out first. These monsters won't fight you, but there is a TV back here. Learned calibration. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most useless spells in the game. However, I did say I was going to make an attempt to get all the powers, so I might as well. Temporarily increases mightness. So yeah, it raises your attack temporarily. Not that great unless you know where to use it, and frankly, I kinda don't. Now you might be asking yourself, how do I get back to the normal world? Well, touch and activate crystal to tether the portal. Or touch an active crystal to tether the portal. And now here is kind of a small criticism I do have with this game. I kind of wish this was implemented a bit better. I made a save right there because I'm probably going to soft reset if I guess this wrong. Now, if you've paid attention, the crystals we've been activating are actually certain colors. And the colors, as you can imagine, lead us back to... that's the mountain. No, I don't want to be there. Let's soft reset. Particularly, I want to go back to Wayne's house right now. It's kind of a neat idea, but I kind of wish it was telegraphed a bit better exactly what crystals did what. Also, in case you're wondering, no, we are not 3/8 of the way through the game. I swear the crystals spread out a bit more as we go farther in. Please be the right one. Yes, it is. Okay. So I want to come back here so we can teach Dennis Mullen the skill we got from this television. Yep, there we go. Every time you get a new party member, I recommend visiting as many old televisions as you can, specifically so you can learn some new spells. Now, with a new party member in tow, I think we are finally ready to take on this place. We will do that next time, though. I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.